Welcome or welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. We are going to make this little giraffe, which came in this month's Resin Mold Express. Now, the only resin I'm going to use this 1 hour Promise epoxy, and I'm not turning on a heat mat because those of you who have been following me, I've had a little issue with it on a heat mat, so we're going to try it without the heat mat and see if I get the same results. I'm going to do the giraffe, which says it takes 70 milliliters. I made up 100 to, and then I have these molds that I just got, which are for my gothic stuff. So I've got a skull, the raven's head, some wings, and bones. And we're gonna do bronze, because I figured it would fit, you know, pretty much anything that we're doing here. So I'm gonna put some bronze in there. And we're going to put in a little bit of this. This is a silver. It's kind of a little bit of everything, but it definitely has silver and other colors in it. We're going to put some of that in there just to give a little sparkle. This came with Craftor casting powder, and it's really pretty. Matter of fact, I know Craftor doesn't have out glitters or anything like that yet, but when they do, they need to definitely include that one, because I know I'm not the only one who thinks that this is really nice. Sheila from Reptiles and Resin, she also said the same thing as me. That glitter's the bomb. We love it. We also love their casting powder pigments that we get sent with our casting powder, which is blue, green, and yellow. It's what everybody I've seen got. And I already had asked them where I could buy them, and they haven't come out with them yet. And I told them the same thing. When you guys need to let me know when you're releasing those, because they're going to be very, very popular. They are very pigmented and very, very nice. Here we go. I'm just going to get this all stirred up. Remember to scrape your sides and your bottom. Get all that mica infused in there. The best thing to do is let it sit for a minute. And if it's not all the way stirred up, you'll see powder rising. So far, no powder, just micro bubbles, which are degassing. I'm just going to do a nice easy pour. I just want to see if this will turn out without the problems that I've been having, which are some bubbling and stuff on the backs of my pieces, which is really weird. Like I said, it might be because I'm using a heat mat, and this one you should not use a heat mat with. Woo! Watch this mold. It might get a little heavy. A little top heavy here. Get that down into there. Yeah, be very, very careful with this one. Just like I wasn't. And yes, it just went over the side. Because number one, I filled it too full. And then I tried to move it when it was full. Definitely want to get, sorry if I'm at the edge of the shot. I'm just trying to, and it looks like I have a bubble in its nose. There we go, much better. Squeeze the ears. Try to make sure that gets down in there good. Okay, and stay put. I'm gonna need more molds. Here we go, let's pour the skull. These are all brand new molds, never been poured. So we are just winging it here. Raven skull. There are some thin spots over here. So kind of pull that back and make sure that you get in between that. There we go. Let's pour some wings. Trying to make sure I'm not tipping over that giraffe. Now these bones. Ooh. And these bones have little crevices down. So you're gonna make sure you want to get down in there. I'm just scraping this in. Okay, I have this mold sitting back here, which did not get filled all the way. So I will put some in here. This is that little lotus plate. Or not lotus, cherry blossom plate. Okay. I need another mold. I have a brand new turtle. I've had this turtle, but this came with one of the packs that I recently got, so mine is all white. It's been used so many times. So there's that one. Let's see. This is the one it came with. It came with these shells. Let's pour some shells here. Summer, we can use shells for numerous things. Any beach projects. I will have a video before this one that I was asked to do by a friend of mine. Hey, Christine. She's a paper crafter and also does some resin. And she wanted me to do a video based on the different types of resins and what I would use them for. So I did do that video. That'll come out right before this one. And hopefully that helps not only Christine, but other people who may not know the differences in what they're used for. There's a little bitty place right in that one that I need to get down in. These are tiny molds. Easy to over pour, especially if you're like me and you tend to do bigger projects. I get carried away in these little molds. Let's see. Here's another one that came with this set. This has a couple mermaid tails, a starfish, and a seahorse. Let's pour this little seahorse. I'm running out, but let's see. Let's see if we can get a little seahorse. And it's starting to get thick. So, it's because this is a 1 hour cure time, so you got way less time to work with it. Oh, come out of there. almost at the end of it, so we are going to get as much as we can in there. Let's see if I can get this little mermaid tail right here. And that's gonna be all of that. Oops. Okay guys, I'll be back when it's time to unmold this stuff. Talk to you soon. The burring tool will be needed for these. Another one. Another. Hold on. Okay, my son came home. He's soaked. It is pouring. We have flooding. We have all kinds of shit going on down here. And there's two. Like I said, we'll have to take the deburring tool to these. Then, let's see. This is the skull. The raven skull. Roof's leaking. Luckily, we're on the bottom floor. There are the wings. Here's the little turtle, new mold, not all white. Here is there is the plate, finally done. And last, this little giraffe. Don't want to pull his head off. It's a little soft, so Trying not to pull the head off of him. Holy moly. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, there he is. He is cute. I did get bubbles in the top of his little horns there. I would wait till he's fully cured before taking him out, because he is quite soft. Down here, he's pretty solid, but the neck, it's much thinner, so. But he is cute. Alright guys, that is it for today. And I will see you guys in the next one. In the meantime, like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things. Hit the black bell so that you get all notifications when I'm uploading a new video. And don't forget about the discount codes that are in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye.